morning, the White House is growing more concerned over rising anti-Semitic incidents on college campuses.
A Bay Area university was the site of one of those incidents. Crown 4's Will Tran is live at Stanford with the story. Will?
Daria, that incident took place earlier this year at Stanford, and that was before the conflict that's going on right now with Israel and Hamas, which is leading to an explosion in anti-Semitism across the country as far as campuses are concerned. And that is why the White House, they are sending cybersecurity experts to talk to campus police officers to try to get to the bottom of it, at the very least, to ease some of the tensions. As far as what happened at Stanford, it was earlier this year when they saw anti-Semitic drawings at a dormitory. That was considered a hate crime. Not sure if any arrests have been made in that particular case, but what is going on in the Middle East has spread here as far as college campuses are concerned. Recently at Cornell University, there was a protest that got so out of hand that they told some of the Jewish American students to stay inside a building for their safety. So the White House says that they are very concerned about what's going on, and they will be reaching out to college campuses across the country to try to teach them on how to handle this, to lend their investigators, including the Department of Homeland Security and FBI agents. And this does not just pertain to Jewish American students. President Biden says that he is going out of his way as well to protect the Muslim and Arab community on campuses as well. Back to you.
In the East Bay, parents are calling out the Oakland Teachers Union for a social media statement that they say are standing with Palestine.
To say something that wasn't just anti-Israel, it was anti-Semitic. It worried a lot of parents like myself.
In an Instagram post Friday, the Oakland Education Association posted that, quote, "We, the members of OEA, express our unequivocal support for Palestinian liberation and self-determination. We condemn the genocidal apartheid state of Israel," end quote. And it was replaced with another post mourning the lives lost, but still blaming Israel for genocide and apartheid. The Oakland School District issued a statement saying that they deny any and all responsibility for the teachers union statement. Well, Bay Area families are expressing anger and frustration as they try to get their loved ones out of Gaza. They say the U.S. government is doing short of nothing to help. One family is now working with an attorney. They say their 81-year-old grandmother is stuck in Gaza. She'd gone to visit her homeland for the first time in 3 decades. The family says the U.S. State Department is telling U.S. citizens that are trapped there to try to cross into Egypt in order to escape.
We're terrified. We feel dehumanized. We are confused. We live here just as any other American, expecting all the protections and rights of every other American. And we feel abandoned by our very own government, whom we have elected and whom we pay taxes toward.
Well, the State Department says the last government chartered flights for the unforeseeable future, which leaves today from the Ben Gurion Airport in Israel, which Palestinians in Gaza cannot reach. They did not mention any specific plans for if or how people will be helped by the U.S. government if they're able to safely cross into Egypt from Gaza.
San Francisco police have identified